Yes. Good evening once again. I, C.A. Jyoti Mathat, President of Rotary Club, welcomes you and our guest speaker, Dr. Dinsha, for today's meeting. So, I will request members to stand for 1 minute silence for word peace and understanding. Thank you. Please continue your stand. I request Rotary our Vice President, Rotary and Dr. Rajasri Kulkarni to recite the four-way test.
Good evening, everyone. Please repeat after me.
Yes.
The four-way test.
The four-way test.
Of the things we think, say, or do.
Of the things we think, say, or do.
Is it the truth?
Is it the truth?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Will it build
goodwill and
better friendship?
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rajasri Kulkarni. Members, please stand for national anthem. Ashutosh.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. Please be seated. Once again, welcome to all e-Rotary members, members of Rotary Parivar and our guest speaker, Dr. Dinesh.
Thank you.
Dr. Dinesh is an eminent speaker and will take us through on the most sought current topic, cyber crime and ways to protect ourselves. Rotarian Sagar will introduce today's guest speaker, Dr. Dinesh, to all the members. Dr. Sagar.
Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to introduce Dr. Dinesh because we both have worked in the GBIT for quite some time.
Yeah.
Dr. Dinesh is a PhD holder in cloud computing and postdoctorate degree in cyber forensic. He is presently working as a professor and dean R&D at Sridevi Institute of Engineering and Technology, and founder and chairman of Cyber Sena R&D India Private Limited. He is a certified trainer in CCNA, virtualization technique, MATLAB, and cyber security. He has proudly served DRDO and excelled in domains of data center, networking, and cyber security. He has served in various positions in various reputed engineering institutes such as NCET, HGBIT, Jain Group, PSC University, and Bangalore University. He has published 75 plus research papers in national and international platforms and 15 plus patents. He has 15 plus patents in national and international level. He has guided 5 research scholars and 7 PhD scholars are working under him. Apart from this, he has completed 25 plus PG dissertations and 50 plus UG projects. Few of his projects turn to be the solutions for the various government departments such as Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Food Processing, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and Ministry of Defense. He received various awards such as INC Insight Young Achiever, Best Research Award 2022, Innovative Startup and Entrepreneur Award, Global Teaching and Excellence Award 2021, and many more. Apart from this, he has solved many cybersecurity cases. With this very brief introduction, I am presenting before you Dr. Dinesh. Sir, welcome you, sir, for the our
Thank you.
meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sagar. Really, we are very eager because we got such an eminent personality. So I request our chief guest, Dr. Dinesh,
Yes,
to
ma'am.
deliver his talk on cybersecurity. Please,
Yeah.
Doctor.
Sure, ma'am. Thanks for the opportunity. So thanks to Sagar for introduction and all the members of the Rotarian Club for opportunity. And right now I'm sharing the PPT. Ashutosh ji, if you could confirm.
Yes, sir. Please do so.
Yeah, I'm just sharing now. Yeah, I'm just making the full screen now.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yeah, so thanks for the opportunity once again. So yeah, hereby I'm just sharing my content with respect to the cyber crime and cyber frauds and how to protect yourself. All netizen, we call every citizen who are using network or internet, we call it as a netizen. So for all netizen, so this is one of the message that what are the ongoing cyber crime and cyber frauds in the market and how to protect ourselves. And we need to spread this awareness among the citizens who are not really tech savvy. So we need to create awareness among the people who are fresh into the the IT field or kind of network usage. So this is the wonderful initiative from you all, and I really express my gratitude for sharing this particular awareness. I'd like to start my session with the brief quote that necessity is the mother of invention. So now earlier there was not required cyber security, but today it is a need of the hour. Everybody should know about the cyber security and the forensic technology, because now more digitization and more online transactions, more every the criminals not in the in physical places. Now they are in online, and every mobile link, every transactions that are there in the computer, you should be very careful. So because the transactions more happen in the virtual world, and similarly the criminals are there in the virtual world, that is a cyber space, we can say that. And also for every lock there is a someone out there trying to pick it or break it. So whatever the security we provide, maybe the government or from our side or from the software vendor side, but there is a way to unlock it. There is a way to break this every security system. That is where the cyber forensic come into picture. So cyber security and forensic are the two faces of the coin. So it is everybody must know about these two things. That is the need of the hour. So my presentation agenda is like this. I'd like to introduce about the cyber crime and few of the cyber crime cases and some of the weaknesses and how to protect yourself. So there is a some kind of do's and don'ts are there, and existing solution. If you're or if anybody victimized, the what are the solution by government, or what are the solution from the netizen side, they should do it before just before getting the panic after the cyber crime or cyber fraud. So this is pretty much need of the our agenda actually. So yeah, so just a brief about the cyber crime. Cyber crime is nothing but when we used computer or network as an object or a subject. That is the only cyber crime. Suppose if you missed your credit card and someone knows that PIN number, or someone written the backside of the credit card or debit card, and someone taken the money from the ATM, that is not the cyber crime. If anybody hacked the PIN number or password or your credit credentials or financial credential, So that comes under the cybercrime. There should be a difference between the cybercrime and actual crime. So why do they do all this cyber crime? Means the majorly they are doing for the financial benefits and the revenge and fun or thrill kind of thing. So majorly they are doing for the financial benefits. So inside cyber crime and inside cyber fraud cases, so what are the things? So take any cyber crime, take any cyber frauds. These are the 4 or 5 major category of the cyber crime. The first one, it is against the person. Maybe they are targeting cyber frauds against one person or against the property. Property means not 30-40 sites. It is the intellectual property of the person. It may be a credit card or it may be his patents, or it may be his formula in his achievements, or in his scientific stuff. If that is being hacked or that is being stolen, we call it as against property. Next, third one is against government. So against government, ruling parties and other, they'll be doing a lot of tricks and ways by different enemy people. So that is again that is the third category. The fourth category is against society, and the fifth one is against organization. Any particular organization they'll be targeting and they'll be making cyber crimes. So here when you say against a person, so it may be harassment through emails, it may be creating a social media fake profiles with this photo, with this DP, and clicking on some unwanted or illegal websites so that his image gets damaged in the society. And third part is the phishing or wishing or smishing. Phishing means is a kind of link which resembles the original link. For example, sbi.co.in. So instead of I, there will be a 1. So if you say any website, valid website, KSRTC, so instead of T, there will be a 1, but it's very difficult to guess that part, URL part, and people more oftenly get into the the fraud. Okay, so and wishing is voice phishing. So somebody will call you and somebody will make you to send the OTP. Somebody will make you to do some operation from the mobile or from the computer, so that your computer or mobile will be in his control to hack or to do financial transaction. Smishing is SMS phishing. So they'll be sending SMS and they'll be attracting you in a multiple way or to click on some particular link to take money from you or to make you fraud, victimized on some fraud stuff. So forgeries, if you come across image forgeries, video, audio, all these things, different forgeries are there. And logic bombs, so we call it as a virus or a malware or worms. So all these things comes under the logic bombs. Password sniping, password, so one who take out the password from you. So there are multiple way to extract the password. So I'll be presenting in the next slide. So anybody can steal your password information just in a single click. So there is a drawback of most of the browser these days. And when you come across the against property, the credit card fraud, intellectual property theft, internet time theft, cyber squatting, they are pre-booking kind of thing. So cyber vandalism, so one who destroy the technology, all these things comes under the category of the against property. So next comes, so kind of against the government. What are the crime they do is they may hijack the website of the government so that most of the services of the government will be off state. So it may be revenue records, it may be CET counseling, or it may be any kind of e-tendering or government related stuff. So where the hackers will make it down to trouble the government. Then come to the society. So there are multiple things. Online gambling are there, pornography, cyber trafficking, forgery. All these things they do against the society. Cybercrime against the society. Next comes the organization. So there will be a spying to about the leading organization or competing organization, so that they will understand their strategy, and also the software piracy and also movie piracy. So they download the movie from the dark web or deep, dark net or deep web website, or they use different apps to download the movies or software, which are really, licensed, are supposed to be a license, but they'll be, hacking such software, and a network intrusion and data duplication, diddling. So all these things against the organization they do. So to trouble the organization, so take any cyber crime, this fit into all, these five categories. So what are the weapons they use? They may do hacking, they may do data diddling, email bombing is possible. There was a day where the two different countries were putting a bomb against the war. So nowadays it's just a email bomb. They'll be sending one email. Downloading that particular email leads to the crash of the computer, or crash of your mobile system, or crash of the server. So these are possible in software because the computer and network itself is running by the software. So again, the bomb email also can be developed in such a way that that software will burn the server or break the system or PC or the device that victim are using. So that is where email bombing coming to picture. Trojan attack, web jacking, worms attack, salami attacks, phishing, spamming, cyber stalking. All these things are the weapons of cyber crime and cyber fraud. So these are all, higher, it's in high tech level. Now come to the police cases. So ongoing cyber fraud, cyber crime cases that I, noted and understood from the police department. So that is called online debit and credit card, bank frauds, and social media offenses. Social media, they are putting the rumors, violations, and community violation, regional violation, all these things, offenses. So who rumors, they're spreading the rumors in the social media. It may be WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional body. So Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. These are all the three majorly, they're spreading the rumors and spoiling the peaceful of the society. And also job or visa fraud, because these days there are offers for the abroad, Canada kind of advertisement. They'll offer the visa, they'll collect the money, they do the frauds. And a loan. So there are many small apps which will provide the loans to the citizens, and installing that, and if they become victimized, so either they will be struck with the two things. They may get the money, but that will be horribly more interested with the first part. Second one, they will say they will give them money, but in the processing fees, by means of processing fees, they will extract the money, take money from the victim. So this is where the fourth category of the crime coming to picture. And do not trust this OLX or Facebook marketing or any social media marketing, because they will not check any KYC before putting the advertisement, before putting the advertisement of the kind, any person or any profile KYC, it will not be tested, or any marketing content also, it's hardly a checking, it's a blind checking, we can say. So because most of the fraud happens through marketing, while because they attract the people by giving the coupon code or low offer prices. For 10 lakh car, they may offer 2 lakhs, so that they will attract. And suppose if you post something to sell in the market, suppose if you want to sell your mobile for 20K, so they will offer you 20K only. So they will say, okay, I'll pay 20K, and they will connect with you, and they will share the QR code to receive the money. But once you scan that, so your money will be deducting. So it is not the QR code for receiving a money, it is for taking a money. So such frauds are more in OLX and Facebook fraud, and miscellaneous. So many ongoing and the crimes. So when you come to the online debit card or bank frauds, so phishing calls. So there will be a voice based. So they'll pretend like they are from the bank, and they will be giving a credit card reward points or increasing the limit, or they will simply blackmail you stating that your debit card or credit card has been blocked and you need to send OTP for unblocking or something like that. So such incidents are more in the cyber world. So especially with respect to the financial transactions. And come to the the yeah, so sending UPI money request link. So they will be sending, they will be siphoning the money and impersonation. So they pretend like they're from Google Pay, they're from PhonePe, Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal. They pretend as a customer care support and they will extract the confidential information, especially the UPI, details and the pattern or pin or kind of, the password they use to take money from our victim. So this is where the frauds are happening. Should be very careful before clicking any link, before reacting to any customer care person, before reacting to any kind of messages or voice calls, because they are very desperate and they will be insisting you, they will be scolding and they will be controlling you in all the way through voice. So you should be very careful while you are talking, while the victim is talking with them. So next, social media offenses, they create a fake social Facebook ID or Instagram account, and they will be sometime you might have get the money demanding offers, and also sometime they create and they do sexual message with some of your friends to just to damage the image of the victim. So this is college students are more in such incidents. So college students who are jealousy or who are kind of possessive on their kind of friendship, so they create such fake profile in Instagram and Facebook, and they'll make a victimize of the genuine profiles. And keeping phone numbers of victim over dating websites, this is horrible actually. If someone wants trouble, so they'll just put their number in the dating website so that they'll get a lot of call for a the relationship, and that spoil the peace of the person. So that is all these are ongoing, and so daily filing cases in the police station. So maybe they'll ask for some gift, business fraud, sextortion. All these things are more with respect to the social media, and also keeping morphed photos of the victim over social media. So they use the latest photoshopping or technique where they will be posting the the pornographical photo or morphed photos of the victims. Should be very careful, and defamatory material over social media, and also sending a fake invoice to the clients, because in Belgaum also one of the reputed company it was happened, so that the fake invoices has been sent to the client, and the money, instead of receiving to the genuine merchant, the fraudster has taken a money on behalf of the genuine merchant. So that's just because of the fake invoices, and they understand the transaction between merchant and client, and through VAPT or through some channel they will be extracting the customer details, and they will be sending the invoice, and the money is going to the fraudster account instead of the genuine accounts. Okay, so all these things are there in the social media. You should be very careful. Ransomware attacks are the latest attacks which spoil the organization. Recently, our top Indian top medical institute has got a ransomware attack where all the data of the medical has been encrypted. Yes, madam. Yeah, and it's been decrypted by means of the cyber forensic experts. So these are all the hacks, and this is one of the example I can show you. So that they are demanding money, anonymous email for asking or damaging a reputation of the a netizen. They're just pretending like they are a genuine person, and they are sending emails for taking a money. So such fraudster can be easily catched by means of forensic technology. That's CBI or police department. They are expert in a kind of forensic technology where they will be tracing the person. Okay, so all these things, and again comes to the job or visa offenses. So when most of the engineering college student are the, especially, so we can say final year students, so they are desperate about the job offers, and they will be just struck with the fake offers. So because they just change the name of the company, so in place of, suppose if it is a Dinesh Tech, so they'll just change I with a A, and they'll make a different name, and they will attract the victims of students, and they will give a fake job offer and a fake appointment order, and they collect the money from them for such backdoor, and they say it's a backdoor offer, and they say all these things, and they will trouble the people. And also the impersonation as a job portal tax, all these things are there as the existing, it's a creating awareness. So do not trust whatever is coming online or direct or with the surprise. It's no more a lucky days for us if it is comes from the online or cyber world. So we feel that because of our astrology, we got a surprise offer today or something like that, and but it's end with the tragedy. Should be very careful on such offers. And again, the loan or lottery insurance offenses. So they offer a online low insurance for a car. They offer lottery winning. They offer a gift coupon for shopping website. The fraudster offer SMS or mails for Coca-Cola lottery or something like that, KBC lottery. So they'll insist you to install some loan app frauds which will extract money from all victim people. So these are all with respect to the loan. And when you come to the marketing intelligence and OLX fraud, so OLX there will be lot of fraudsters. If you consider, if you ask me, there will be 70% of the fake profile, only 30% are genuine profiles are in there in OLX. That is the statistics released by one of the cyber forensic company. And also dating website, Loconto website, and advertisement. So all this escort service, they'll be doing a frauds only. This is one of the examples where I come across with respect to the OLX, because they're selling iPhone in just 10,000 or 5,000. They extract money from victim people. So that is being reported to the cyber crime portal. But even though it's unavoidable, because the fraudster is changing district to district, state to state, from one place to another place for making people victim. So they'll be posting in different district OLX part, and they'll be sharing with a different location, so that it's very difficult to trace through online. So it is though there is a number and email ID and other links, but its tracing is very difficult. So that is where this OLX fraud coming to picture. So next comes to the miscellaneous fraud. So there will be called as a fake investment. They ask for the cryptocurrency, maybe Bitcoin or so many cryptocurrency techniques are there. So they ask for the multi-level marketing for cryptocurrencies, and they attract with the matrimonials, because just they will extract the database from matrimonial. So ultimately, so the cyber fraudster, so they'll be there in the market, they'll be always up, and they'll be doing these days, especially after the COVID, people started, in home arrest. In the home arrest, they did all these things, they become an expert, and they're making a victim of people just to earn money in a short term through online. So this is the tragedy, you can say, or a side effect of this, can say it's a technical world has been totally disturbed by this cyber fraudster. Okay, so this is a multimedia forgery detection I am been presenting here. So there, most of the thousands of women, they're be doing a kind of the image forgery and all. So they'll be troubling. And also, if you come across the audio forgery, so they'll be using the celebrities or politician name to damage their image, and they'll be doing most of the voice forgery or a video forgery, and they'll be troubling the society. So Also, the another challenge in the market is cyber world. It's all things happens through darknet or deep web technique. So this darknet and deep web analysis so is a place where we'll get the movies, software material, audio, so many things. So just by using the torrents application, they are downloading such things. And also this is one example, but cryptocurrencies transactions, and if you refer the drug cases of some the movie land, so this darknet and deep web was the highly utilized places where they sold the drugs through their own apps. So this is again a drawback. So this is one of the another example for deep web. Here if you can download any the intellectual resources, books, or any IEEE papers or Springer paper, research article, anything can be downloadable from this website. So this is another drawback where fraudster are say openly putting or challenging particular intellectual word. So now come to the mobile crime. Mobile crime is a very pretty much unavoidable thing, because here they are sharing mobile screens, because they don't know, actually they don't know about the apps, mobile apps kind of AnyDesk or TeamViewer for a mobile. So these mobile they will make victim to install such remote apps, and they will extract the money from the victims. One of the professor in Belgaum has got this case as well. So they just installed the APK file and they shared the mobile screen just to increase the geo data. So he has got an offer that geo data per day it will be increased to 5 GB just by doing small settings. So professor is agreed, and he agreed to share the screen for changing the settings in Geo apps. So that fellow, the fraudster, has taken all this net banking credential, mobile banking credential from the mobile. I'll show you where the credential and data will be there in the mobile. So they misused such opportunity, and they taken more than 3 lakhs from the professor. It happened in Belgaum as well. So we can say there are even the SIM cloning is possible, mobile SIM cloning, SIM swapping. So all these things happen to the CEO level, or we can say whaling. They call it as a whaling, means they will be targeting the richest people in the society. They will be targeting the CEO level of people, or IAS officers, or some richest politicians to do SIM cloning and all, so that the financial benefits are more if they target such people. So that is more for rich people. So these are all comes under the cyber crime. So this is one of the example of ransomware attacks. So most of the organization, so they get encrypted the data and they demand for the cryptocurrencies. Okay. So here what I can say in a nutshell, we can say it's a desperate community. If the students are desperate for job searching and they are ready for shortcuts, so they'll be in trouble and they'll be trapped with the cyber fraudster. If the person is overage and not yet married, if we keep on trying on marital websites, you'll be struck with the fraudster. And again, uneducated people or old age people above 60, they'll be targeting such people, and because their intellectual level and the response is very low, the fraudster assumes that this old age people response is very low, and they'll not be leaking the information, or kind of thinking they have, and they trouble. So, and also they target greedy people who have a money and they are very curious to invest online for a cryptocurrencies and all. So if you refer the Ubli Dharwad, there are many cryptocurrency victim cases are more in Hubli and Dharwad. So that is the statistics I got. So when I'm dealing with these cyber fraud cases, so should be very careful on this. And so far we understood the different variety or various the cyber fraud and cyber crime. Now let us understand weakness where we are failing to protect ourselves. So the first one is we should be very careful. We should avoid visiting unknown websites, unknown web links, and installing software apps, just clicking on unusual links. And we should be come out of this greediness in online lottery one, free offer and gifts offers. We should not share any personal laptops or even mobile, because I'll show you in the next slide what if you share your mobile, what the fraudster will do. So they'll just simply visit your mobile password manager and they'll extract all the password from your mobile. And also we should be very careful while we are installing unknown apps which is asking for gallery. So when you are suppose if you are installing WhatsApp, accepting gallery and all is okay, so it is acceptable. But when you are online, when you are doing some games, or when you are testing some astrology through Facebook, so if they ask you to share the gallery, so why do you want to share gallery, camera, contacts? Because it is just a the gaming and trial and error. So unauthorized, unauthenticated apps installation, we should be very careful. Should not share gallery or camera. And also sharing key information to the fraudster like OTP, passwords, or username, even the email ID, even their personal mobile number which is connected to the bank accounts. Should be very careful. And also we should ensure there will not be any autosave password in the browser. So that is another tragic things one has to be worried on. So next comes to the scanning QR code for receiving money. So in a OLX they will offer. So suppose if you want to sell your mobile for 20K or your car or your any householding stuff, so they will agree for whatever you are selling. So they may, if you are asking 20,000, they are ready. So okay, I am ready. I need it very fastly, desperately. So they are ready to for 20K and they will send the QR code. So please scan this QR code, you will get the 20,000. So what the victim will do? So yeah, so maybe we need to scan his QR code for taking a money. So once he scan and click on, so his 2,000 money will deduct, because they fix the maximum limit is 2,000. Because of this reason only, these days earlier there was no limit. So QR code scanning, so they can extract whatever the money they ask, that much money was deducting from the account. So now they fix it to 2K. That is another good thing from the bank officials, bank sector system. Okay. So and also social media. So we should be avoid keeping KYC details. So what happen when we contact bank support or credit card or financial support? The bank call center official will ask for the 3 confidential information. One is the mother middle name. Second one is the date of birth. The third one is address or personal email ID or mobile. So all these things they openly publish in Facebook. They openly publish in Instagram. That is the biggest drawback, because when they are openly announcing their KYC details in Facebook and Instagram, it is as good as giving aid to the snake mouth. Okay. So we are only giving all the details to the fraudster and they will be extracting, and they can do any setting for your financial transaction. They may not harm much financial loss with this, but they will definitely give a trouble to you with respect to the financial this thing. Okay. So data theft investigation, social media, image downloadable format. Do not keep so your photo in a downloadable format in the Instagram, because in Facebook you make a security guard, protect it. So there will be settings for guarding your photo. If you do that, so nobody can download and create a Facebook or Instagram account with your photo. So that is a another best advice from my side. And also do not post any live movement. Suppose if we are very happy to share that I'm moving to America to see my son or to see my daughter or something like that. There was a real incident in south part of the Karnataka. The coffee estate owner was just put the status that he is moving to the USA to see his daughter. So the he became a victim after putting that status, because the neighbor criminal who are watching his status, he's got an opportunity to enter into his coffee estate and enter into his home to steal the money and to steal the gold and ornaments and all the stuff. Because he was knowing that only these two people are moving out, means another 1 week the estate, complete estate, we can do anything, because there was knowing that only the two people are there in that particular estate. So that is, you should be very careful, because there's a place like Chikmagalur, there will be hardly one house for 1 kilometer, or you can find a home in at least for a half-kilometer distance, only one home. So do's and don'ts, so it's for everybody. So this is including me, and everybody has to follow this. This is I found and I derived from my own. So this should not be shared. Any do's and don'ts means you should do not share OTP, password, credit card number. Bank will never ask for it. Do not publish your KYC details, especially your passport photo size and email ID, your mother name, and your date of birth. Kindly remove your date of birth from the Instagram or Facebook, and also any kind of soft copy. People have a habit of posting a Aadhaar card or in PAN card in the social media. That is another drawback. So you should be very careful while we sharing Aadhaar card or personal KYC details. Do not publish your identity photo. Do not publish your personal key information like date of birth, mother maiden name, father name, email ID, or address. So all these are the secret questions will ask you to confirm your identity by the bank customer. Okay? Do not reveal your financial transaction details with anybody. So whatever the transaction, because sometime the customer care people will ask, what are your last 3 transactions? How much money you debited or credited? So that is another confidential information they ask to do settings in the your credit card and debit card. Do not set password with your personal data. For example, people have a habit of setting the password with the name or PIN number, phone number, vehicle number, or address or date of birth. So personal data, whatever we call as a dictionary data, those data should not be used for setting the password. Should be very difficult and identical. And so if you are really worried on forgetting the password, so you have to save it in some of the mobile notes with the star star star, not the only last digit and first 2 digits should be appear. In between you put a star. It is for your memory, recalling memory. You are putting the password. You are just saving in a mobile notebook with the star star star. But first and last 2 digit can be there just to make you just to recall that such passwords. So just do not share, forward information of unauthenticated sources. So suddenly someone is share that information. These days the people have a the craze that I should be the first one to share the information. I must be the first one to know the information, like that. That craze is creating a lot of issues, because they are without thinking and without checking the fact, they will be sharing the rumors, they will be sharing the wrong information. That leads to the societal problem. Do not reveal your credit card information for increasing transaction limit on fake card. So do not share computer, mobile, and network to others. Do not share even your Wi-Fi hotspot. I will share your Wi-Fi hotspot if you share. So in one of the criminal case, the cyber fraudster, is used his friend's hotspot to commit a crime. So he made a crime using his friend's hotspot. When the forensic and police traced, his friends has got. So, but the fraudster is escaped. So, should be very careful. Even if you give your Google Pay number for just cash to account transfer, sometimes so suddenly some person will come and ask you, sir, I don't have a GPay. Can you give your GPay number? Money will come to you. Give me cash. So they approach you like that in the society. We think that he is from different people, different places. Let us help him. So our helping nature sometimes kills our the peaceful, should not be, do such transaction. Cash to account is very, horrible things. Next, do not reply to lottery one or increasing email storage, increasing your mobile storage, or fake employment order. All this should not. Do not accept and like fake profiles in social media. Do not forget to log out from any account after the usage. When you are using internet from other PC or from public PC, or even from your own personal this thing, don't forget to log out. And do not keep mobile internet on while you are sleeping or while you are not using the mobile. So all these things comes under the do not. Next, do set the complex password. Do reset the password frequently. Do confirm a website before entering a login credential. Just check 10 times before entering the credential. So they may say it's a sbi.co.in, but instead of I, there will be a 1. There will be a 1, and so there will be a 1 in SBI, and in place of I, they use 1, and they'll make you the fraudster, because that is one of the real instant I am explaining. So we should be very careful with respect to the URL, and do confirm the social media information, messages, videos, audio authenticity before forwarding. Do understand available security features. So when you are enjoying Instagram, so Facebook, should be very, should know about the security feature as well. So these are all the things one has to be very careful. Do use minimum balance account for routine transaction. This is one of the very idealistic, suggestion. When you are doing Google Pay or Phone Pay or Paytm, so that bank account you just restrict only 5 to 10,000. So whatever the money is in lakhs or in CR, you disable all the net banking transactions. Just monthly once you visit bank and just transfer your needable what is the money. So maybe you need 20,000, 10,000 in a month. So that you keep a secondary bank account for routine transactions. Next, do confirm your browser or operating system that you are using is up to date. Okay, so all these things comes under the do's and don'ts. So if we remember this, this is the core topic of this presentation. If we follow this, we are safe. So so I'll show you a few of the demonstration here. So you just look at your mobile. Just open the Google Chrome. If you open the Google Chrome, you visit the settings. In setting, there is a password submenu. If you click on the password submenu, so the saved passwords are there in your mobile only. So you can see this from your mobile. Just open the Google Chrome and check the settings. Go for saved password. Your mobile is showing the password. So what is the weakness here is, so suppose if I get your mobile for 2 minutes for any urgent call, I can extract your password. I can say I am using for some urgent calls. And also taking a password from computer is very easy. We have to just visit the Mozilla Firefox and we'll get the details. So, and also email security. So email security, there is a confidential mode technique. One has to know this confidential mode technique, which will expire and which will give a password based open or access for email transactions. So this is very important feature, and the feature given by the Gmail or Yahoo. So that is where confidentiality will be maintained. So WhatsApp links, so even WhatsApp can be hackable because WhatsApp is connected to some email ID to store the backups. So that backups may be Gmail or any other email ID. So if you visit the Gmail backups under the storage tab, we can see the backup file of your WhatsApp. So just downloading or hacking such a backup file, if you switch on in the new mobile with that backup, all the chat history can be readable. It is a readable. It's not you cannot reply. If you reply, your WhatsApp will be black, but it is a readable. So that is still possible in WhatsApp. So so far we understood the crime cases and different, the way weaknesses of the cyber world. And now the solution part, if you say, it's a forensic only. Cyber forensic, there is a one technology called cyber forensic, which will recover the evidence, which will recover the loss, and which will give the evidence for a prosecution. Because in the court, if you want to prove cyber crime cases, cyber laws are very stringent, and to just confirm some cyber law, we have to produce a lot of evidences. So for producing the evidence and to recover from the cyber attack, the only solution is cyber forensic. Okay. So in the cyber forensic, these are all the workstation they use. If you see some movie land drug cases, so these workstations were used to trace or take the logs from the fraudsters or victim people. So the source of the any cyber crime we can find from a laptop, even from the Symbian mobile, even from the smartwatch, even HD camera. All these things we can easily traceable. So, and also email frauds, we can easily traceable by, there is a tool called email tracing tool, which will extract the header of the email. This is a solution for anonymous email. And also we can trace the geo track, and we can trace the anonymous email from which device is sending. See here, iPhone it is showing. So in one of the cases, we understood that is from iPhone, and is attacking from the San Francisco for some of the cases. So that easily we can analyze it. And also social media fake profile, this is one of the example. So they create similar to the original account, and they extract the money. This is a screenshot I'm showing. And also cyber sex. So we can say in social media, they first show the naked video, and they will make victim to open the to become a naked, and they will blackmail such victim for a money. Otherwise, they will threaten them that they will show this particular video, your naked video, to the society, and your image will be damaged, so you pay me some lakhs. So they will demand like this. This is the analysis. So social media analysis and all these things are there. But now the question is, existing solution for all these crime cases so is from the government. So they have 1930, a golden hour they call it. They introduced this recently from many. Actually, most of the cases has been solved. So total amount blacked is 22 crore. They do online fraud. So once we understood that I become a victimized, we have to call 1930. It's a very good, the introduction from the government. If you call them within 1 hour, we have to report. So even after 1 hour also we can report it, but they cannot black the account, because there are a lot of chances that the fraudster might withdraw the money from the ATM or something like that, or they may transfer. So that is the reason they call it as a golden hour. So this is the government offered hour. So we have to call 1930 immediately. So to get escape from this. And if you are in every state have the police app. So in Karnataka, there is a Karnataka state police app. Maharashtra, there is a Maharashtra state police app. So we have to install, and we have to book. Suppose if you lost your mobile or any electronic item, laptop or something like that, so immediately the complaint can be lodged with all the details, and the FIR will come to you, and so that it is a kind of proof to take duplicate SIM first, or to get traced later. So immediate solution we can get from this apps. This is and also this is from the central government. So central government, they have offer that we have to report here for the crime, so that they will forward to the nearby police station to trace, and they will take necessary actions for tracing the e-frauds and all those things. So these are the demonstration I have. So to just to check your whatever the password you are using, whether it's a strong or weak, and your email is hacked or not hacked, you can understand from the second link. you can see the passwords of your Google, and also you can find your mobile from the Google. So, and you can hack books and research articles. So all these things are the links for you. I'll be sharing this PPT, so you can refer it for your further understanding and to take necessary steps. So with this, I'll conclude my presentation. So thanks for the opportunity. So I can talk more on this, but due to no time limit, so I have restricted for 1 hour. So any questions or anything, feel free to ask. So I'll be happy to answer. And daily routine will be handling multiple cases. Should be very careful and answering. So please feel free to ask the questions. Any kind of question with respect to the cybercrime. Yeah, with this I'll be switching off the screen. Yeah.
Thank you, doctor. I
Yeah.
will request members, if anybody wants to any questions, please ask doctor.
Actually, I wanted, yeah, doctor, you want to ask something? No, actually, I wanted to ask because just today, my sister-in-law got a phone call from her son that her DP had changed. Last 8-10 days, she's not been getting any WhatsApp messages. Now, today she got a phone call from her son saying your DP has changed. Looks like your WhatsApp has been hacked.
Yeah, right.
So what
right.
does she have to do about it?
Yeah, only thing is we have to create awareness among our contacts. For example, she has to immediately put a status that my other number, from this number they put my DP and they are cheating kind of thing. That is the first step. So because
No, so she has to report about it. What does she
yeah,
have to do?
she has to keep a status from his her original number to inform our relative and to friends that it has been hacked or something like that. That's the first step.
She has to inform everybody.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we were thinking, that we would remove her name from the Airwheel group and so on to the club groups, so that
Yes.
nothing should go in her name, or she should just inform everybody.
Yeah, that's the first step. Yeah.
That her WhatsApp may be hacked.
Yeah, that's the first step. And technically, a second step.
But how does WhatsApp?
Yes, madam. Hello.
Can I ask you one question?
What can she do technically to get the WhatsApp back? Does she have to buy take a new SIM card or something?
Yeah. Technically, what we can do, so we need to test the number of whom they kept that status in a true caller, and to know the name of that person, and after that take those two information and file a case in a
okay, in a police station.
In a cyber crime portal. You need not go to the police station. They will not react. They will not respond because they are already their crime official.
They don't know much about it.
Yeah, and you will experience very badly. So just report on the cyber crime portal about that person and number and that photo.
that portal which you have put on the this.
Yeah. So that is the second step.
No company, mobile company can't help. Mobile company's office.
No, they will take the details, but they hardly respond. So that is, we can do this. We can extract the true color data, maybe email ID and all such information, and file a case in a e-crime portal. And after that, we can directly we can try to call that fellow, and we can share that case filed PDF to him, and we can threaten him. So most of the time, they will stop doing that once.
Okay. But you don't have to get a new SIM for that or anything like that.
No, they have not made a SIM cloning. They just download your DP. That's the reason these days WhatsApp profile photo we cannot take. Earlier there was a chance to take a screenshot of the WhatsApp profile. Now they now they disabled it. So that's the reason.
Dr. Dinesh, can I come in?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
I do not know whether I wish to thank you or not, because you are giving us a sleepless nights. All of us use smartphones, but we are not equally smart.
Yes.
All of us use laptop. We want to explore everything on internet, but no matter what precautions we take, you have given me an impression all of us who are not tech savvy are vulnerable. We are not absolutely safe at all. Now, one question I want to ask you.
Yes,
In
sir.
engineering colleges, nowadays, there's a separate subject called hacking.
Yes,
What
sir.
do they teach them? How to hack or how to prevent from hacking?
No, they'll tell vulnerability testing and vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. In engineering hacking, they say ethical hacking because it's the same as karate. Before teaching karate or some physical fitness training, they take a promise from them. You should not use to harm anyone. So
No,
similarly,
so
yeah,
in hacking also there is ethics, is it?
yeah. So yeah, it is to just to
Yeah, there are ethical hackers now who help the government and all.
yeah, and that's the one thing, and they will test for the robustness. Suppose if government is release some app, how robust it is. That part they will do. That such engineers ethically they will be testing the government app and the company apps strength. What are the vulnerability point in that? What are the they penetrate the apps and software, and they will tell the feature within so and so point, so and so feature is vulnerable and penetratable. All these details that our ethical hackers will give. So that's where we training.
I thought hacking is a bad word. I did not know there are ethics involved in
Yeah,
hacking.
yeah. No, actually, there is another word called cracking. So hacking is a positive word. Opposite to that, cracking is a negative.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Yes, sir.
and there are incidentally a lot of terminologies that you have used we are not aware of. What is deep fake? Nowadays, it is a lot of discussion going on. Deep fake.
Deep
What does
fake.
that mean?
Yeah, actually, it's a deep fake is nothing but a one of the latest technology which will enter deeply into the core system. For example, if you refer some video actress video case, Rashmika Madana video case only, so they deeply enter into the resolution and pixel level of the video, and they will do a forgery. So they will the core part of the video has been extracted and they made a forgery and they project just to damage the image of the the celebrities or the person. So they use this deep fake. So this is a video software. So many tools softwares are available in a deep fake.
Then
So,
I will ask you one question, Dr. Dinesh. Do you feel absolutely safe?
no. Actually, I got more, threatening calls or more, hacking, cracking calls. Because I am a cyber forensic expert, I am helping the many victim. So this fraudster targets me first. So just to disable. So I am very careful and so I am just balancing with the some of the techniques I know. So actually,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
yeah, thank you, sir.
Hello, this is Adit.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The recent event which happened, which included ethical hacking, I guess. Hackers from India hacked the Israeli tourist website after their members of parliament insulted Shri Narendra Modi ji.
Yeah.
Their tourist website was pretty much down.
Yeah.
That was the recent accident, I guess, which happened.
Yeah. So that's called cyber terrorism. One country to another country they do, but they do for a different reason. But they put some of this respectable reason just to give the justification for such attacks, just to escape from the punishment. So it's all different. Sometimes they say they did for my country. So, but the reason might be different thing. So that very carefully we need to analyze the reason. So whether really they're did for a country or anything. So we should be very careful because the cyber world is unpredictable. So its footprints are very various and it's very difficult to identify the reason behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great session, actually.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sir, may I come in?
Yes.
Sir, you had you spoke about Instagram and about that option of how not to have that download.
Yeah.
Where do you find this and can you guide us through that?
Sure.
Even
Sure.
for Facebook also.
Ashutosh,
Yeah.
one just small question I had.
Yeah.
We receive a call from someone known to us, my friend, my son, my daughter, saying that they are having some difficulty, and they mimic their voice totally. It can be convincing that it is your daughter or son only talking to you. How do you know it is a fake one?
No, we need to, very simple, sir. We need to use a cross-checking with calling to other number or other well-known
Urgent help.
common
They give a call.
mutual calls, mutual friends or mutual relative. We need to
Oh.
cross-check with the 2-3 calls, sir. Then we can react. Maybe it takes 2 to 3 minutes. Then we can take a call, whether it's a genuine or not. We should not be panic such times. So we should be, calmly think. Then the solutions come, sir. So only thing, even including me, so will become panic because of the emotion and all. So that is where we made a mistake. And also the call will be like that. It's kind of emotional or threatening or kind of, sadness. They use some words. That is where the cyber fraudster are, intellectual. So we can say only intellectual people will become a cyber fraudster. So normal average people cannot be. So we should be very careful. That is it. And also to answer Professor Ashutosh's questions, so I'll
Yes.
tell you the steps actually. I'll send you the steps. Even Facebook photos and
Yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
photos,
It
how
is
to
very much.
protect. I'll just share you the steps. Just share among the groups. So it's a awareness. So
It's
that
good.
Thank you.
Required.
yeah, their photo will not be misused to create
Yeah.
another fake account. Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
can
Thank
I
you.
ask one question?
Yeah, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
You were telling about the password thing in the Google, wherein you have the password manager, etc.
Yes, sir.
Therein, there is one more option where it says that your device can save your thing. The
Yeah.
Google will share your passwords to go to
Yeah.
the next level. So
Yeah.
is it safe to save it in the device, or is it only that we need to save it in the Google? That's it. To the
Actually,
device, I'm asking.
yeah, if you save it in Google, ma'am, it will be in cloud. Cloud means
Yeah,
wherever you
that's
log
right.
in,
Yeah.
wherever you log in from that account,
Yeah.
even in college, if you log in from that account, so all your password will be there in that particular PC. Automatically, it will be copied. So just we have to visit password.google.com. So that will give all the passwords. So that is another drawback. So better you should not auto save password in Google Cloud or even in the device. Suppose if the device is using by our family members, we should be very careful because sometime in Bangalore, 50% of the divorce happens from the software engineer family, and their doubting nature, and they're checking the phone in a because of this, because they save auto save in a mobile. So husband or wife will check in the company.
That
So
that is not only cyber crime, then that is serious crime.
it is a family crime. It's a partner.
Yeah. So
But
it is
this is
unsafe, you are saying.
Yeah. Because even if we talk chart in polite manner also, doubtable people are there.
That is true.
Think in different way, they behave in different way. That leads to conflict, and conflict leads to fight leads to
yes,
divorce.
yes.
Separation.
Yes, that awareness should be there.
Yeah.
It's a really wonderful session. I really
Nice.
got my things
you.
on my nerves today. Yeah. And
Thanks a
it's
lot.
very
Very, very,
informative.
very
Yes,
useful.
nice
Very
one.
useful.
Yeah.
Very
Indeed,
And
useful.
told in a
Very
very
useful.
informative way. I mean,
Yeah.
simple
Yes,
way,
yes,
so that we could
yes.
understand.
Thank
Anybody
you.
wants?
Yes.
Phil?
Any question, feel free to ask. Because I am in this field
You
from past
mentioned,
2 years. Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Dinesh, you mentioned using Google Password Manager
Yes,
for
sir.
safeguard your passwords. Is it
Yes.
hack proof?
It is not hack-proof, sir. To be frank, Google is such a big company. They are saving a password in a plain text and readable format. It is a big company, and they are still using a password in readable form and saving and showing in readable form. That is another tragedy from the Google. We can say it's a bugs, or it's a unmaturity of the Google, or because it should be saved in ciphertext. In cryptography, there is a technique called ciphertext, which is unreadable format. So maybe after entering some face or finger, that should be able to show in plain text. So that alternation, that is not yet done. Even Google Chrome, Google browser, Google anything you take, sir, that is vulnerable actually.
So it is better to save like you are saying stars
Autosave.
and
Yeah, better
yes.
to off autosave password. Autosave should not be on anytime. So we can write it in some mobile notebook
Notes.
or some diary. Only last 2 digits we can write, and in between we can put asterisk, so that it will be easy to
we can-
recall and do the things. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Dinesh, for sparing your valuable time and delivering such a very good, informative
Yeah.
talk on cyber crime, and also knowing how we can protect ourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. Anything, feel free to ask me if you.
Yes, yes, we will certainly
neighborhood
we
or
will trouble
anybody.
you. Certainly we will trouble you if anything wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
Now
So
I
I'll
request our secretary, Rotary.
Madam, please share his contact details.
Yeah,
Dr.
yeah,
Dinesh's
yeah.
contact details.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Certainly, sir.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. So
Yeah.
I'll just putting in a chat as well. So
Okay, then we
anytime feel free to
will
contact.
share. Yes.
Anytime feel free to contact for anybody, because it's a free of cost. I'll not charge. So I'll do, it's a kind service from my side to the society. I'll just create
Yes.
awareness and first aid. First aid, I can help them to do first aid.
Yes.
Later, they can go to the second level. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Rotarian Ashutosh, please give sectoral remarks and vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Firstly, let me thank Dr. Dinesh for sparing his time and accepting our invitation to be with us today, this evening, and sharing the enormous very small part of the enormous knowledge and experience that he has in this very specialized field. So thank you very much, sir, for your time and for sharing the knowledge and information, and also being kind enough to share your contact to be available for us for any assistance. So thank you very much for that, sir. Today's attendance is 50%, and the next meeting will be on 25th Thursday at 8 p.m. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian Ashutosh. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So
And I hope when we
thank you.
give you a call, Dr. Dinesh, I hope when we give you a call, don't treat it as a spam number, spam
Oh,
call.
no, never, sir. You're always, you just say Rotarian, so that's done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night. I
Good
will
night.
Thank you.
adjourn the
Thank
meeting.
you very much. Good night.
Adjourn the
Good
meeting.
program. Good
Okay.
program, Jyoti, Ashutosh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ashutosh.